Why, hello, Identity 5 gamers. It is I, the Granny, here to introduce you to more Call of the Abyss 9. Today we're going to be continuing with the China mainland qualifiers. We're watching, I think it's definitely we're watching day 5, children. Come along and see how the matches go. Why is my face blue? What the heck? I never knew her face was blue inside of her mask thing. All right, let's just get into the matches, bro. Enough of this. Here we go. It is time for the very first set of day 5. Now, what's interesting about this one here, Zoo versus Xteam, is, I mean, these are two very fun teams to watch. I've seen them in previous and in future days at the current time of recording. And they're very fun to watch here. They're very, very fun teams to watch, I will not lie. But looking at day 5 and day 6, we actually only have 3 teams playing on each day, which is rather interesting. We only have to go up to day 7 for China, so I think we only have about 4 more days of China to go through before we finish off here. We're going to get a little quick TP here. Who are we chasing down? This is the Donch? This is the gosh diddly darn Donch. We have a Tide... What is it? What exactly are the builds here? Tide, Borrowed Professor, Borrowed Flywheel Meteor, Tide, Borrowed Officer, and then Full Kite Donch. Detention, Trump card, and I'm assuming Blink on this Sangria here. Now let's see, Doc will drop a single pallet and then instantly heal. I drop the pallet, my name Donch, and then insta heal. Yup, instant heal, dude. Oh, this character. Look at how much distance she gets, dude. This is ridiculous. She makes that pallet and then some. Sheesh. And then we can play some mind games around this pallet right here. And she loses the mind game. Okay, that is fine. No Blink Force, but Ciphers are 50, 60, and 50. And in a tournament, that is more than enough, bro. Absolutely more than enough. Are we going to go Basin with this Donch? No way we go Basin with the Donch. No, just right here, right? Okay, that's fine. This is a bit of a weird chair, because the spot that's easier to rebound is actually farther away from the place that you want to go, which is kind of interesting. Meteor... Whoa! You are stuck, buddy. You're going to have to Wind Blast. Oh, she did! Oh, she just got cooked. She just, like, that's the kind of stuff that's gonna happen to me. Like, if I ever enter a tournament, bro, that's the kind of thing that would happen to me. Like, imagine you work so hard, practice your absolute butt off, and then that's what happens to you at a tournament, bro. Like, I wouldn't be able to sleep. I'd be like, I'd just be like, this is the worst. Like, I just want to go home. I don't want to be here anymore. Can we surrender already? Can we surrender? Like, oh man. That's so unfortunate. I really do feel bad for Wei there. Very unfortunate for Wei. We still have Blink here too. This doctor is not gonna be able to get that last drinky drink off, unfortunately for her. Her little apple juice is probably gonna go down the drain, especially since we have double Tide coming out here. One good thing about Doctor as well, I say one good thing as if there's not 10 billion good things about this gosh darn character after her buffs. But one very specific thing here, how did none of those hit the Professor? What the heck? How? Okay, strange. Is that if you rescue her without Tide, you know, she can start healing pretty much instantly, which is why the Hunter can't really get super aggressive and leave the Donch. But for right here, we're just going to drop this pallet, just try to buy as much time here as possible, and then down we go with our Donch. Kind of wasted that pallet, actually. Normally you drop pallets if the Hunter is forced to break it, and then you die like immediately afterward, but this Donch kind of died like a couple seconds afterwards, so that pallet drop was kind of useless, unfortunately. The Doc will die, but we are actually around 50% Cypher progress slow, and I think the biggest reason for that is the Meteor, unfortunately, is because of Wei kind of just getting cheesed. I'm not gonna lie, that was just some full-on cheese. And I always talk about Sangria not really having much cheese, but that wasn't a Sangria thing. That was just like you put yourself in a bad spot to try to flywheel, and then you got cheesed. I'm kind of surprised that it was that simple for the Sangria. Like, her recognition was just like on point there. We do actually use our first watch with the Officer. We're constantly looking at the Ciphers here, which is pretty solid. If anybody's going to take Kite here, you ideally want it to be the... I'm probably going to guess the Meteor? Professor might actually be better. Yes, there's no Kite build, but he has a rechargeable item, which is probably for the better. Officer's going to lose his pocket watch here, and he's just going to end up taking a hit right here as well. Basement is here too, right? Yeah, we got to get away from basement here, pal. He's going to try to go upstairs, but I believe Sangria... I believe Sangria does have a bit of difficulty going up the stairs, but she should be able to... Oh, wow. What a good cape. I can't lie. That was such a good cape. I don't really get to see 180 capes like that too often. That was beautiful. The officer, of course, no longer has a watch here, which is very dangerous for the end game. UM is playing UM here is playing very, very good with these items. Of course, you can't really do anything about a professor, unfortunately. Can't really, whittle out a professor's items because they're just infinite. But for the officer, that's going to be their weak point in this endgame, is the officer. Of course, we're not really on the officer anymore, so it doesn't really matter. We're going to swap to the TP here. Down goes our professor. There's the pop. Meteor's instantly on the gate. And I think we're just going to... Looks like we're just going to leave the professor. No. What exactly are we doing here? Okay, no, we are going for a professor. Okay. Going to go straight for our professor. Break this pallet here. There's another one right there, so we have to go all the way around. He actually has dungeon. Hold on. No, she's going to go for the TP. Yeah, I agree. You got to go for the TP. Because that professor, he had scale. He was probably going to make dungeon. I'm not even going to lie. The chance of him making dungeon was like... I mean, it was probably still pretty low, but it was possible. And I think that's what was scary for UM here. We're just going to aim to go for officer, who does have one cheeky little scale here. Oh, the wind blast. Wait. The TP. Hold. I mean, you're just going to try to flywheel. Okay. Officer already used up his scale. He already used up his scale. One more wind blast. Oh, don't get greedy now. You got greedy now, Wiggins. That's not even Wiggins. You got greedy now. Can I just petition to just rename Wendy to Wiggins? Like, I think just Wiggins is such a funny name. It's way funnier. I wish we could just like switch her legal name to Wiggins. Is that a 3 kill all because the meteor got greedy? I think this is a 3 kill all because the meteor got greedy, is it not? Not necessarily. Because the professor is feeding tinnitus nearby. She doesn't know where the professor is. The officer's gonna if the officer crawls out, the professor can rescue for free. But we'll see here. This is tough. This is very tough. Professor gets caught out here. Officer, is his heal ready? I don't think it is. We have scale. Okay, the scale? Wait a minute. But she has teleport. Oh my gosh. Wait, is officer gonna struggle? I don't know. No, he shouldn't. He's too close. He's too close. Surely he doesn't struggle, right? Oh my gosh, dude. If they somehow 3 escape that, I was about to scream. Okay, what a good tie. Oh my gosh. All right, so non-sept, you might be wondering, why the heck is non-sept going An? Non-sept has actually been going An so much in round 1. Their An is just that good that they just go for round 1 because it's this Koa is so jank that you can kind of just go anything. It's just kind of like whatever you feel like going, whatever you're a master of, just go for it. And non-sept, I swear, is so good at 3 killing with An. Very rarely does this An 4 kill, I'm not gonna lie. It's not very common to see it 4 kill, but right now, if you've been just getting non-stop 3 kills, that's good enough because your survivors just got a tie. So all you're really looking for is, of course, that 3 kill here. And we're going to be looking at Detention Trump Card and I think that's Blink An with, what is this, Flywheel, Borrowed Professor, Borrowed Knee Jerk on our Cheer, and then Tide Borrowed on the Lewis. And the officer going to be chasing down this Lewis right here. He should be able to Lewis in time. Let's see. He does get the Lewis in time. That's very, very good here from Clover. Question is, where does he go after this? This is the thing about Tide Lewis is like, he's never really going to kite that long. He's only really going to kite until his Lewises are ready. That's the biggest thing. He can only really kite till his Lewises are all expended. That's the biggest thing. There's not really much else he can really do because he's just kind of a base Tide Tenor character here. But I think what really matters most is like delaying his Lewises, right? That's the biggest thing. Like, as long as he can delay his Lewises, that's really just good enough. Let's see here. Seal. There's the Lewis. Beautiful Lewis. Look at this beautiful, beautiful boy hopping and skipping all around. He's just such a joyous wooden creature thing. And now we just run up over here, drop 2 pallets, get Blink out, and then we should be good to go, right? Drop pallet number 1. Just drop the pallet. Hello? Just drop the pallet? Okay, I don't really understand why we did that. You gotta try to force Blink there at least. Kite's pretty good though. 70, 80, 50. We already see that our officer is most likely moving on in here. No, the cheerleader's moving in, actually. The beep beep. Gonna have the beep beep save. I mean, the good thing about, again, Lewis, is that you can kind of just not be tide turnered and you're fine. He's got to be very, very careful with our beep beep here. Let's see. Careful, beep beep. Careful, beep beep. Okay, beep beep. Beep beep, look out, beep beep. You still got that rescue, but it's a little scary. It's definitely a little bit of a scary rescue. Go for the insta speed boost, delay that Lewis. There's that Lewis, okay. Look at this wooden boy. He's a real boy, he's a real boy. Trust me, he's a real boy. Jump. Is that gonna be enough? It is enough, yep, it is enough. She knows her timings. That is definitely gonna be enough. I was about to say, is like with the Lewis buff, like is he able to, I don't know, maybe make the vine in time? I don't know. That was good though, that was good. That was quite good, quite good. There's our Officer Watch. Gotta be very, very careful because Officer Watch versus cats are a little, oh my gosh. If she blinked, she actually would have had it. I'm not even kidding. If she just YOLO blinked there, she would have 100% had it. Here come the cats. Back come these cats. These cats are freaking huge. Hello. These are the world's biggest kitty cats. The cats die. Goodbye, cats. Is she gonna try to go for a double down at all? Let's see. This is that's the officer. That's the officer. That's the officer. It's gonna be a double down. Boop. Okay. I don't know if she got officered. It looks like she's actually gonna swap to warp. Oh yeah, she definitely got officered. That was unintentional. That was 100% unintentional. She did not mean to do that. It's definitely gonna help her out here because the ciphers are indeed good enough. Lewis. Okay. Watch it now, Lewis. Go to this pallet now, Lewis. I don't think he makes that pallet, unfortunately. Let's see here. Undaunted. He does. He does. Okay. That's fine. At this point, we can just mind game. Wait, just wait for cats. Like, literally just wait for cats. Yep. Jump. Dead. Bonk. Yep. And gaming, bro. It's and gaming time. And gaming. Oh, today I think I will use my cats. I mean, my swoops. Don't think I've forgotten about swoops now. Oh my goodness. Do not think I've forgotten about that. All right, 400% cipher progress, and one person is dead. This is very standard right now. Very, very standard progress on the ciphers here. Still good resources. The big thing here as well, Professor and Beep Beep still keep their resources forever. They have infinitely recharging resources. It's going to be really hard for Anne to play any type of Wither game versus these survivors. You're going to see the officer just kind of explode right now. The question is, will he use his watch here? I think he has to, but if he doesn't, it's very scary for the end game because he kind of just explodes to one pair of cats. Let's see here. I think he's going to actually try to hold on to that watch, which is interesting. He should be dead here. Yep, he does indeed go down. Professor is in the area. Teleport's not ready for another 20 seconds. And even if one teleport's ready, we have two Beep Beeps and Knee Jerk. Beep Beep should be able to kite for at least, I'm going to say 30 seconds minimum. If she can't kite 30 seconds minimum, there's just a problem. With those resources, there's just definitely a problem. Professor comes down a little early. I'm not going to lie. This is a little bit early, but he's got the scale. There's what? Oh, I don't think she meant to hit that, huh? Okay, we refresh. Nice flywheel here. Beautiful, beautiful flywheel from our prof. Come on now. We're stalling it out, spinning in circles. I sure do love circles. What is the circumference of the circle that Professor is spinning in? The world may never know. Let's see. It's primed. The cats, the farm, the pop, the and neck wiggle. Okay, why are we chasing the professor? Hello? I mean, his scale's not ready, I guess, but I don't really know why we're chasing him. Okay, he's dead. Bonk. But this is bro's first chair. And we only have warp as well, we don't have TP. Okay, well, I guess it's a tie. Yeah, it's a tie. I don't really know why we chased the professor there. I feel like the officer was an easier chase, and then just warped the professor later. I guess the scale would have been ready if she warped, though, right? I don't know, bro. I don't know. Another good tie, though. I guess it does mean a guaranteed round 3, which I do like to see, I'm not gonna lie. We're gonna see Zoo ban out the Goatman, picking Mercenary, Prospector, Arrow, and Finn. This is definitely a pretty solid team comp for the later hunters, like Ivy and Peddler and whatnot. Cueist even, this is pretty decent versus Cueist. I mean, especially Prospector, like, Prospector is just kind of interesting because you cannot really play him into Sangri or Goatman because he's so bad into them. Like, he is so bad into Sangri and Goatman. Like, he should just explode to them. Like, he just can't keep up. Chasing Finn first is definitely a decision. I mean, we're going to break one of his balls right here, but this is a really big halt of momentum right now. We're going to be able to see Frogfin go to the OP window, which I don't really think Wheel can do too much about, if I'm being honest with you. I don't really know if there's a good mind game set up here. Of course, again, the window you can only vault 4 times. So that's 3 times right now. He only has 1 more vault. It looks like he's not going to bother with it. He's just going to try to mind game around here. It does take a spike, though. Frogfin is going to go for straight distance here. We'll break that frog ball. And looks like we're kind of hard reading his positionings here. Not too shabby right now from the Finn. Kind of used his items not super sparingly, but I think it's fine. I think he took those window vaults just a little bit too hastily, I think, here. But we got some more windows to work around with right here, which is pretty solid. Nice bait on that one. Not quite a hit right there. Frogfin doing really well on these windows. That's already, what is that, 3 vaults on that window? 1 vault on this one. Once these vaults are gone, they're in a lot of danger here. Let's see. He's doing a really good job mind gaming these windows, though. Really good job here. Let's see. Flywheels that one. Okay, interesting. Xyong trying to be really sneaky right here. There we go. There's finally our second spike. We should just be able to blink straight here. Beautiful. Okay. That is a really good kite, though. Yeah, two ciphers done. 1 at that very cursed number that I absolutely despise with all my heart. While the mercenary is here for the save very early, mind you. I don't really think he needed to come in that early. Like I know what he's trying to do, and just trying to put pressure onto the hunter, but he kind of had to burn an item for that, which I don't really know if I like being that in his face. Like, be in his face, but that's just like a little too much. I don't know. I love this wheel skin, by the way. The GG Koa champion skin. Very good skin. It reminds me of the Melee GG skin. Absolutely love the Lantern Melee. Silken Steps my goat. We got the extended spikes onto our Finn here. Looks like Finn's just going to try to die away. He's not really going to try to do anything super special here. He's just like, yep, I'm a frog Finn. I'm a gosh darn frog. I go ribbit. I die. I vault the window. No, I do vault the window. Yes, I love vaulting windows. My name is Frogfin, and I love vaulting windows. Okay, Prost should probably get. This is a interesting predicament. We can save with the Prospector and then harass after. Wow, he just doesn't care. We save with the Prospector, harass afterwards, or we save with the Aeroplanist because of Tide Turner, and then have Prospector harass afterwards. Both are viable. We just jetpacked into a gosh darn corner. I don't really know about that one, Alpaca. I really don't know about that one. Uses the... Ooh, okay. All right. I mean, Zoo is definitely willing to just use up their resources as long as it means like they're in a good position here, which is, you know, always what I'm talking about with using your items and whatnot. But, you know, it's not, I feel like other teams are more... like, they try to find creative ways to hold on to their items, but Zoo is just like, nah, let's just use these items, and we're just going to win because of it. That's how we're going to do this here. Finn is going to go down right here, and now it's up to our Prospector to harass here. We do have a window to work with right here, which makes this quite easy. Let's see here. He does just go for a basic stun right there. Another magnet. Here we go. He's going to try to fake it out. He doesn't fake it out? What? One more? Okay, now he gets it. Now he gets it. I guess 3 minutes is enough, right? Pop. Please pop. Oh my gosh. Oh my. Yo, that was so delayed. That was so freaking late. Okay, it looks like Prosper just like, yep, I'm just going to go 1, 2, 3. I'm not going to bother doing any crazy mind games. I'm just going to go 1, 2, 3 because that's enough for the ciphers. Very good from Xiao Wai here. We're actually completely swapping to Xiao Wai here as well. But we do have the Flywheel for a potential trap here. Flywheel's the trap. Nice. Does go down to the blink, but he forced it. He got the blink. He got the blink out. That's perfect. And this is his first chair, too. Now, of course, Finn is kind of stuck in this corner, and he's going to drag him to this corner. Gets wanted on the Aeroplanist, which is a little scary. It is possible for Xteam to get a tie here, but it's quite risky. We're going to head toward our Aeroplanist here. He's just going to try to dodge the wheel's extended spikes. Oh, my gosh. Now he makes it out. He gets launched out. He doesn't just make it out. He gets launched. Yo, bye, Charles. Oh, my gosh. Dude went for a little roller coaster ride there. Oh, my gosh. Okay, who are we going for? Xiao Wai here, it looks like again. We have a magnet ready here. Full presence up in 10 seconds. We're actually heading to the dungeon. Could we get a coveted 4 escape here again? From, okay. I mean, that was a weird one, but sure. Nice 3 escape from Zoo. Good stuff. That was a little weird at the end, but not too shabby at all. Which leaves a standard Goatman game here for the second half of round 2. Prisoner, though. Prisoner into Goatman. We haven't seen that in a very, very long time. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't really think Prisoner's that good into Goatman, but he also kind of fell for the spawn. So maybe it'll work out here? Yeah, Prisoner hiding in that hotel corner. If there's double hotel, which it looks like there is not. If they got lucky, got double hotel, Prisoner could immediately start working on a Cypher, but now he has to rotate to the, oh. Does non-step predict it, though? I think he's gonna predict it. This rotation, no, this rotation. No. Hold on. Oh, he doubled back. He's going for the mercenary now. Merc's also not the best versus Goatman. Prisoner, mercenary, this is not the best team. Gardener is 50-50 versus Goatman. I would say like early game good, late game somewhat dangerous, kind of 50-50. Oh, bye, elbow pad. Yeah, Merc, not the best. Not the best versus Goatman. We know that. Yeah. Perfect example right there. Merc can't do anything into Goatman. He's so bad into Goatman. I don't really agree with Xteam's team comp here. Like, if you're gonna go a team comp like this, you cannot. You gotta ban Goatman. Like, I'm sorry. Like, this is more of a Sangria team comp. Like, hello? This is a Sangria team comp. Like, if I'm gonna go, look at this. Wait, what? They actually like full countered Sangria. They brought knee jerk and no huh? Wait. Oh, were they expecting Cueist? Oh, no, they were expecting Cueist, weren't they? They thought Nonstep was gonna go Cueist, but Nonstep went Goatman. I think they played too hard into the Cueist counter comp. Nah, that's too much, dude. Yeah, cause now they just explode into Goatman. They should get 4-killed. This should absolutely be a 4-kill. Like the progress here is crazy. Okay, it's time to chair. Gardner is gonna heal up with her syringe here, which is nice. There we go. There's her little syringe. The syringy, as I like to call it. Lucky Guy does have the bot out to decode a little bit, but I don't really know if it's going to be doing too much right here. Prisoners coming for the rescue. Oh my goodness. Yo. This gosh darn OPH Luca. No, never mind. Okay, Garda's going to come in for a second save here. No bubble. She turns her bubble off. Okay, the bubble's a little bit primed there. That's fine. About 20% or so. And now Merc's job is just to ideally force 2 cages or the blink. Honestly, just force the blink. If he can force the blink, that's good enough. Meow. Oh. Bro padded into a wall. Force the blink. 2 cages, 2 cages. Okay, second cage. No prisoner shock. Huh. Okay. It's a choice. We are gonna shock ourselves to break this pallet. Interesting. Has Gardner broken chairs? Gardner has broken chairs. Okay, Goatman's gonna have to fix this one here. Now it's time for the Gardner prisoner harass. Oh my gosh, wait, really? Gardner prisoner harass. Wait, you know what he can just do? He can just, nah, what he's gonna do is he doesn't know where the mercenary is, first of all. Now he should know. But he's just gonna cage. Yeah, just cage, just 15-meter cage. Oh, but the shock, okay. Merc! Where you going, bro? Okay, Merc die. I mean, that was a good idea from Xteam. I'm not gonna lie, that was actually a pretty good, interesting idea. Is to wait up for the cage because he can't share. Now we can share. Wanted order on the Gardener, which means watch it. Woo! Ah, Priz, you just killed the Gardener. Goodbye, Lady Truth. My name is Jeff. I'm gonna fix the chair. Haha. I have fixed the chair, for my name is Jeff. Priz has no shock ready just yet. If they play their cards right, they might actually be able to get a tie here. It's not gonna be easy though. They gotta be very, very careful here. We could have gone for a blink right there, but I think the Goatman's playing very conservative here. Oh my. Oh, Prisoner, you're scaring me, dude. You are actually scaring me. Careful. Careful. Shock step ready up soon. Okay. Nice save. But why did he flywheel? Well, Gardner exploded. That's still before half, though. That is before half. Prisoner has shock. Yo, honestly, could you imagine the world where they arrest you, Gardener gets farmed at like 90, and then Prisoner has a shock, and then he just excitements the Prisoner stun. Could you imagine, dude? That'd be funny. Okay. Why would you shock there? That doesn't do anything. Hello? I don't really know why he would shock there. That really does nothing. Okay, well, whatever. Black Cage. Oh, he hit the... Wait, who did he hit? Didn't he already hit the Prisoner? What happened? Okay, that was weird. Well, Cypher's primed. Wait, no, it's not. It is enough. Barely. Nah, but she insta-dies. Okay, it should be a 3-kill. Yep, it should be a 3-kill, 3-kill, 3-kill. 3-kill, 3-kill, 3-kill. I mean, we only really need a tie from non-sub tier. That's the big thing. Because, like, their survivors already got a 3. So you're only really looking for the tie here. And with that kill onto the Gardener, that is all that non-sept needs. That is all that they need right now. All that they gosh darn need. I mean, Xteam really wants this tie. Because they don't want to be super far behind in terms of points. They only want to be like one person out the gate difference, you know? That's all you really want. Oh my. Oh my. He was in it. He could have swung, but he didn't realize. He didn't realize. That's kind of funny. Okay, bye, lucky guy. Wait, we can 4-kill. We can actually 4-kill. We have Tinnitus here, though, but it's from the bot. The bot is feeding him Tinnitus. No more Tinnitus. It's fine. Is he gonna hard read that it's the bot? Let's see. Oh my gosh, he knows it's the bot. He knows. He knows it's the stupid bot. Okay, he locked Prisoner in there. Dead. He 4-kills. Dang. Okay, never mind. Zoo's got a huge, huge lead now. Oh my gosh. And now, this is even Freddy's lizard. This is X-Yang's lizard. They're gonna go lizard to try to come back in this set. They're so far behind, and they're like, you know what? I'm gonna ban 2 decoders, Grave, and a freaking Embalmer, and then I'm gonna go freaking Lucino to come back into the set, dude. Yeah, man, whenever I'm down in a tournament, you know what I pick? Lucino, bro. What's that? Meta? Nah, bro. Lucino, bro. I gotta go Lucino. What is this? Toy Merchant. Toy Merchant with Tide Knee Jerk. Same with the Weeping. Borrowed Knee Jerk on our Postman, and same on our Ante here. Okay. Everybody with that Knee Jerk. What the heck were they expecting? A Cueist again or something? I don't even know if they banned Cueist. Well, this is Zoo, I guess, expecting a Cueist here, but now X-Yang's like, I think I will go Lucino on Leo's memory. Of course, with Detention, Trump card, and I can't really tell what that trade is. It's either Warp or Blink. We got the Toy Merchant Catapult at the ready, and we do indeed take it here. And we're gonna caca ourselves all the way to Shack. Oh, wow. Wait, that was really smart. I did not know that you could do that. Behind, that's a really interesting setup. I guess Zoo practiced this. That's an interesting route. Where you can break that pallet, fly, and he drops the pallet, and then the Toy Merchant flies into that pallet. That's a really, really good setup, I'm not gonna lie. It is Warp Lizard here. Okay, that's fine. Ante, 1, 2. Okay, he can't do much for a second here. 4, 3, 2, 1. They probably could have waited a little bit, but I think it's fine. We're just gonna caca all the way toward Factory. It is interesting. She's gonna like keep cacawing to her teammates and be like, help me, help me. If the Weeping Clown was here, bro, could you imagine? They could just like give her a trail of support. Like, dude, Weeping Clown plus Toy Merchant high key is like, you can cook so hard with that team comp, because all you gotta do, dude, all you gotta do, I'm telling you, all you gotta do. This is actually a really fun team comp. I actually really want to play like a team comp like this in rank. Ante, Postman, Weeping, and Toy Merchant. Because you just get the Toy Merchant to go on a world tour. You like fly around with your catapult, and then you can have the Weeping escort you back to your catapult to fly again. And then you can like loop around back to the Weeping and then fly back to it again. And like until the Hunter breaks the catapult, like they're just cooked. But it's like, how do they have the time to break the catapult during all the other support? I don't know. I feel like this team comp is probably so much fun in rank. Like, generally, the more I'm looking at this comp, like, this actually is so fun. And the Postman is there to, like, just kind of tie everything together with, like, the letters. And it's like, you can also, like, and if you chase the Postman, you have 3 supporters. And you also still have a Rescuer with their Weeping and Toy Merchant. So, like, it just works out. I don't know. This comp is fun. The more I look at this comp, the more I love it, actually. This is a really cool comp from Zoo. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, we do indeed farm our little toy merchant. She's gonna run off into the corner. Maybe gotta go pick up her catapult here. Watch it now, Grand Slam. No Denny's Grand Slam though onto our postman, not quite. We're just gonna die off over here toward the triple pallet area. Cypher Rush is fine for a tie. It's not exactly there for a win. But we do have the resources to make a win possible, as long as the Anti or the Weeping can kind of do a little bit of harassment gameplay here. It's going to be kind of hard for the Toy Merchant to really do too much. I don't remember if the Lucino broke the catapult in Triple Pallet. I don't know for sure if it's still there. If it is there, he's going to be in a little bit of trouble. I mean, he does have Warp, but still. It looks like Zoo will not even try to go for the save, and I think that's actually the better option here. As much as it would be really cool to see them extend this Toy Merchant's life, the thing is they're so far ahead right now. They are 7 points ahead. They can just afford to sell and work on ciphers, which is the much, much safer play. Of course, if this is ranked, they definitely would probably go for the rescue, but because it's a tourney and you can rely on your hunter, you know, they're chilling right now. They're absolutely chilling. Zoo is absolutely chilling right now. This is a fun set, though. I love the non-professional teams from China. They keep busting out like such weird strategies and hunters. But also a really interesting team comps of survivors. Like, again, I really like this comp the more I watch it. We do have a good amount of cypher progress here done. We're going to try to heal up the postman, or sorry, the Weeping Clown, but not quite going to be able to do so. We have about 100 energy here on our Lucino. We're going to go for the Weeping Clown rocket. Let's see. Do we see the Denny's? No Denny's. No Denny's today. No Denny's. That's fine. No Denny's Grand Slam. That is completely fine. Jump in a few seconds. Mind games? Nah, he's dead. Nope. Denny's Grand Slam. Into the Denny's Grand Slam into the TP to the postman. Okay, it's all up to the postman now. If the postman doesn't kite, it's cooked. There goes his Wickington. Okay, he takes a hit, but he's in factory now. He's in factory. He should be able to kite. If postman cannot kite, they lose. This strategy, this aggressive strategy from hunters, it's a very interesting strategy, right? But it doesn't work if you get kited. That's the thing. It does not work if you get kited, and right now he's getting kited. He's actually going to be choosing to leave the postman here. A little bit concerned that the Anti is just working on that cipher. Huh. I just realized they're kind of... Anti should hide. No. Anti needs to hide here. She needs to hide, and they need to reset. Oh my gosh, how many... The catapult was still there. Oh, it was still there. Okay, Xiao Wai got a free escape thanks to that catapult. Looking back at the ciphers now, they are like somewhat cipher locked here. All the ciphers are on this side of the map. Problem is Postman and Weeping really like ideally need to heal while the Anti hides, but I think they're just a little bit too scared at this point. They're just going to kind of greed for the ciphers and play rubber band here, which I think is perfectly fine. I do think that's perfectly fine, especially since as long as the Weeping Clown stays safe, they should be okay here. We do die to the Denny's Grand Slam, which is okay. The Weeping needs to take over the Cypher, which has already happened. Anti's coming in here for the save. We got 15 seconds left until teleport. I don't think he's going to be able to... Yeah, he doesn't have the energy to go to the Weeping Clown, so it's going to be a 3% endgame guaranteed. The problem is he's going to have a teleport for endgame, which makes things a little bit scary for the survivors. But again, I don't think Zoo is really that concerned because they're already so far in the set right now. They really do not care. Here comes our Antique Dealer pal. Let's see it. Let's see it. Let's see it. Are we going to see the Denny's Grand Slam? Ooh. Careful now. Mind games a little bit here. Okay. He's gonna go for the smack. Okay, I guess he wants the Grand Slam for right now. Interesting. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Drop down. No Grand Slam. Dodge the freaking dog. And... Oh! If that's me, I'm getting hit. If that's me, I'm getting hit. Weeping Clown actually looks like he rockets to the gate, hoping for every last little second. The question is, will he aggressively teleport here? It looks like they're hard reading it. His body language says yes, he is going to aggressively TP, but nobody's there. They hard read it, dude. The Weeping Clown rocketed not to this gate, but all the way to Christmas Tree Gate. Oh my goodness, that was so smart. They kind of read Xyoung and their aggressive play. That was actually so incredibly smart. We have our Antiquarian here as well to stall for some time. Postman will be able to self-heal. They guarantee get one here. They absolutely guarantee get one. We're going to go for one. Just one little smack right there. Okay. One little cheeky smackaroni and cheese. Our favorite snack. Anti's going to keep on looping this shack area. Again, this is one of the best spots to kite Lucino. Didn't really get the best of jumps here, which is a bit unfortunate. She's going to actually make the dungeon if she's able to keep on looping this effectively. Of course, you do have a speed boost right now here. Here we go. Prioritize the actual speed boost first, and then we'll do a postman speed boost later here. Let's see. Another speed boost. He's still committing to the anti. That's not good. She can kite. She can kite, dude. She can kite. In we go. 1, 2. That should be enough. That should be enough. Yeah, that's enough. That's enough. Oh my gosh. A 3 escape. Yo. Zoo is crazy, dude. They are crazy. And because of that, they actually win the set as well, because there's no way for Xteam to come back. Wow. Yo, rest in peace, Lucino, bro. All right, now after that, funnily enough, we're actually gonna be looking at the Lizard here. And you might be wondering what's going on right now for some of the people that have watched day 5. Well, I kind of forgot that I had already filmed part of day 5 with Zeus. And I started recording and I was like, wait a minute, I've seen these games before. What's going on here? And then I remembered, oh yeah, we went ahead and watched a couple of games. So now we finished day 5 by only watching one. So now we're watching day 6, set number 1. So we're actually gonna be watching 2 sets today. Day 5 set 1, and then day 6 set 1, and then maybe soon after we'll do day 6 part 2, and then probably like 2 parts for part 7. I think it should still only be 3 more videos actually for CN instead of 4, right? I think that's correct. Whoa, Mr. Seer, whoa, whoa, whoa. We just lost a huge mind game against the gosh darn Weber's Law. Okay, never mind, we're fine, we're fine. I was about to say, Weber's Law nearly saved their life, dude. Nearly saved it. I mean, it did temporarily, but I guess the Lizard was able to use the Impulsive to catch up there. I'm telling you, dude, the Lizard's speed stacking goes crazy. The Impulsive, the Control Freak. Look at this, ready? Control Freak and Impulsive. Look at how fast he is, dude. That is just ridiculous. 18% speed bonus. And we go for the Warp, and that's going to be dead. Oh, no, the flywheel lineup, beautiful. The Grand Slam, the Denny's Grand Slam, bro. Oh my gosh. No IHOP to be found, but the... Wait, how did he get that in time? Oh no, that actually checks out. He has Mischievous, never mind. Dang, that forward really tried, huh? He's gotta respect the forward. Okay, that's fine. That was a good try. It was a good try from Zeez. Good try. Still has about a good 55% ball. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Not too shabby. Let's see. Grand Slam is ready. Lewis can come on in here. Double Tide Center is here. We also have... I just realized we had a mechanic on the team with Tide Niedric. That's kind of funny. And he's not even chasing the mechanic. Rather, the Seer who has full kite, who didn't even really get to use his full kite abilities that much. Honestly. Let's see here. Lewis time? Lewis time? There's the Lewis. Okay, just farms the Seer out. That's fine. Will the forward try to harass is the question. It looks like the forward will try to harass here a little bit. Let's see. It's not exactly the easiest thing to harass when a hunter, or sorry, when you don't have flywheel. But we'll see. We do know what's gonna happen here though. We do know what's gonna happen. Okay, time to go for little jumpsies here. Okay, that's fine. That actually allows the forward's cooldown to get back into effect here. Okay. Play it safe now, Zeez. Vault. Abuse that broken vaulting speed. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. He's full presence now. You got to be careful. Jump. 1, 2. He's going to go all the way back. He dashed into a freaking wall. He dashed into a freaking wall, dude. Oh, my goodness. Freddy's Lizard is just too scary, dude. What are you supposed to do? And now they can't rescue with the forward. Huh? Grand. Never mind. That should be kill. Yep, that's a kill. That's a kill. That's a kill. Ooh, okay. We got Silver T Hedgehog coming in here with the mechanic. If we get a Grand Slam here. Wait a minute. I don't think she makes that. Wait. The Lizard Grand Slam? No, she does make it. She does make it. Huh? The Grand? Aw. They predicted it. Dang. Okay, we do smack the mechanic. This is going to be a triple down at this rate, though. Can we get an owl? Are we close to an owl? We are. Wait, owl? Caw-caw. Kiki. It is time for bird. Yeah, it is time for bird. Caw-caw. Caw-caw, bro. This truly has been our caw-caw. Caw-caw. Pallet vault. We have flywheel. Caw-caw. Oh. Flywheel onto the tram. Ooh, the tram can save them? And the forward has a little bit of ball to at least potentially scare the Lizard into... What? Get on the Cypher? Hello? What's going on? Well, get on the Cypher. What's going on? Get on the Cypher. Oh, get on the Cypher, man. Get on the Cypher. He's going to Grand Slam, I think, at the perfect spot, isn't he?
He should know. If anybody knows, it's gonna be Freddy. Look at that. The lineup is perfect. The timing, the lineup, everything. He just knows, dude. He knows. This is why he's like one of the best, if not the best lizard in the world, because he just knows, dude. You stand no chance. The second you get off that tram, you are instantly dead. Frame 1. You stand no chance, bro. That bot is in the locker just to feed a little bit of tinnitus here. Forward, pallet drop, no fear at all. That's fine. Freddy, unfortunately, very low on this energy, meaning that we can't really jump more than twice, I believe, with this amount of energy here. We're going to move to the puppet. To the puppet on the gate. Nope, we're going to go for Silver T Hedgehog. Nope, we're not going to go. We are going to go for Silver T Hedgehog. Okay. Silver shouldn't be able to live for too much longer here. We're going to get on the... Yo, this tram. This tram is such a paid actor, bro. Yo, it's just like... Yo, Do 5. Real quick. What are we thinking? Are we good? We want to get a free tie because Mechanic can just kite for free with the tram? I think that's a easy yes right there. Okay, that's going to be a tie. Unfortunate for the Freddy Lizard. I kind of wanted a little bit more, but that's a good tie. Good tie. Which leads to the Granny coming out here. I was about to say, I had Granny in the intro. If we didn't even see a single Granny in this set, I was about to be a little bit disappointed. Even though I don't think Granny's the most exciting hunter of all time, you know, it's gotta fit for the intro, bro. I gotta fit it for the intro, you know? Gotta have the Granny show herself at least once. I've already made like 3 thumbnails related to Granny. I mean, I gotta, bro. I do still predict that she'll be the most played hunter in offline. We'll have to see. I don't really know for sure, but we'll have to see. I think one big thing that makes me a little sad about offline, though, thinking about it, is it's actually only about 10 days away at the time of recording, which is exciting. But unfortunately, Queen Bee did not make the cut, and I'm really sad about that. I really thought Queen Bee was going to be able to make it, but sadly she didn't make it, which is... it's a little sad, but you know, it is what it is. Looking at this match, though, we're seeing another full kite seer, actually, with a tied knee-jerk, perfumer, and magician. And then a tied borrowed on our Gravekeeper here as well. We're going to open up a door. We're going to go for the Vine here. No Vine quite yet. Rotation was really good from the side of ZS.Lin here. Pretty solid rotation. I think that door should close now. I actually don't know. How long does the door stay open? I think it stays open for... a good amount of time. Here we go. Kakaki, bro. This truly is our Kakaki key. I'll open a door, and then I'll... Okay. That had to be a misclick, right? Right? We all agreed that was a misclick, right? Yeah, that was a misclick. We're about 60% to our next Kakaki key. We're going to go for the Vine here, maybe. Nope, chips. Chips, Vine, or gems? What are we thinking? No gems. We have chips. We have Vine. Vine here. It's Vine time, child. Can you juke it? No, you run right into it. Thank you, child. You made my job easier. Kaka. Okay, I think he's about 70% to a Kaka, which means he'll probably, unless he gets double insta-farmed, he should be able to get at least one more Kaka, which is good. Grave can get the first save. We're going to hop in that shovel just sitting. The characters that just have like abilities where they can just sit and the hunter can't do anything about it is kind of funny. You know, like Grave with the shovel, Wildling with his Pumbaa, where they just like sit there and it's just like, yeah, bro, do something about it. Okay, Kaka. Kaka. Hold on, Kaka. We have, hold on, Kaka. Nice, we got a Kaka right there. It's a very solid Kaka. This is going to allow the seer to maybe cut out the tide thinner. We'll see. Vine. Bruh. Bye-bye now. Okay. I mean, that's fine. He didn't really cut out the tide thinner very much, though, unfortunately. Did not really get to cut out the tide thinner too much. We're going to chair out over here, which means we don't really have much rebound potential on this chair. We could try to make it to corner house, which I think they still have a good amount of pallets over there, don't they? Yeah, I think they do. Looks like Perfumer will try to get the next save here. Nia Mori out here. Run up the stairs. We got the perfume. Drop down. Bye-bye. And then Mage will come in here for the rescue now. Wait, they're just straight doubling. What? No. Oh, what? Huh? Oh. Okay. See, now it makes me think that the bird would be better now. Like, why we could have saved the bird for now if we were planning this, but I guess they're kind of adapting to this. I guess that's the big thing is you can't really do it here. We're gonna have the Grave Body block for the Seer. Nice flywheel here. I'll open a door. No, I won't open a door because the Grave Heaver canceled my freaking door. I'm gonna cancel your gosh darn Netflix subscription. Gosh darn Gravekeeper. Oh my goodness, you won't be able to watch cool Netflix shows like I don't know. What's a good? Oh wow. Okay, that's what you get for canceling the Netflix shows, I guess. I don't even know. Like One Piece live action. I don't know, bro. I don't have Netflix. Okay, here comes the vine. Drop. Ooh, vault. Ooh, open a door, child. Are we at the bird? Caca. Caca. Dead. Bro doesn't have caca. No caca. 80% away from a caca. But unfortunate. This is truly not a caca moment. Well, we have no trade, but no one's on the gate. We're all just kind of running around aimlessly and randomly. We have no shovels left either. It's just going to be a foot race to the gate. I think they're all just going to commit to it. I don't know if the granny makes it. That's the thing. Mage is dropping these pots to be like, yo, you got to open up a door if you want to catch us. Yeah. The mage is now just acting as bait. And she's going to take it. She's taking it. Oh, he gets the dungeon, doesn't he? Okay. Wand. Wand. Oh my gosh, bro. Okay, he gets it. Woo, that was close, bro. That was close. That guy was playing with fire. Okay, looks like it's round 2, first half. We got the Sangria out here with the Patient, Acro, Finn, and Officer. Looks like ZS.Lin's strategy here is just to run 3 strong kiters. Because it's like, who are you going to chase, you know? It's like, oh, let me chase Acrobat. Oh, that's a strong kiter. Let me chase Finn. Oh, that's a strong kiter. Let me chase Patient. Oh, that's also a strong kiter. You know? You either have Acrobat and Shack, which is broken. You have Finn and Smallboat, which is broken. You have Patient at Big Boat, which is broken. Then you have Officer, who you just don't want to chase. So, looks like they actually predicted this Sangria really, really hard, because all the kiters have knee jerk. They have Tide on the Finn, which, you know, they spawn Finn in Smallboat, because usually Sangria never wants to chase Smallboat. That is the absolute worst spot for her to kite. So, kind of checks out. We're a little bit slow here thanks to the sticky bomb, which means we should be able to make this pallet, I believe. Yep, we do make this pallet. And now we have a window vault right here that we can take. We're gonna kite all the way to shore, but we gotta be careful because Higher is out over here as well. All right, Li Tianchen, let's see this kite. Time to drop this pallet here. This pallet's very, very good versus Sangria. Very, very good pallet here. He could have bombed. He could have bombed. I think it's okay though. He has pallet vault ready. Okay, this is a bit of an odd route, I'm not gonna lie. A vault right here. Thinking about blinking, but we're not super confident. Gotta go around the firebomb. Gotta be careful now. Window vault not quite ready just yet. Once again. Blink. Okay. 60, 60, 60 are the ciphers, which is very fine right now. We have double Tide Center to deal with it. No kind of abnormal shenanigans here. That was a good kite. That was a good kite from the Acrobat. Pretty solid kite here. The chair right there. Wanted order on the Patient. What the heck was that? That looked so goofy. I think that was the Officer's like watch effect. That just looked really, really weird. Okay. He's gonna try to stall this chair for a little while. Stall it a bit, stall it a bit. Did he get the tuning? He actually did not get that tuning. Let's see if we can get the third tuning. Third tuning, third tuning, third tuning. Okay, he does get it, but can we go for a double down here? I don't think we can afford to. We're just gonna take the hit here with our Acrobat. That's fine. No really good chance to rebound. I guess the big thing is just like, let's just die out in a corner now. Finn's gonna be responsible for the next save. Ciphers seem a little bit slow, don't they? Yeah, ciphers are actually a little bit slow here. Why are they slow? I don't feel like the Acrobat did a bad kite. These guys have pretty fast. I mean, Finn's -5, Officer's -20. This shouldn't be enough. I don't know what's up with their cipher plans. The ZS.Lin Cypher Rush is just really slow for some reason. Or maybe it just feels slow. I don't know. Maybe it just feels a little bit slow. Somebody's not on a cipher. I don't know who's not on a cipher. Somebody needs to get on a cipher. I think Patient. Wherever the heck the Patient is, he needs to get on a cipher. I know he just popped. I guess no, the Officer needs to. Because the Officer just popped, right? Oh, their cipher rush is slow. Get on a cipher already. Okay. There, they finally got on the cipher. All right, that's fine. Okay, this will give Acrobat one final chance to rebound here. I don't remember what his last bomb is. I think that's a white bomb. We still had Shack Pallet. I'm gonna buy him a little bit more time. We're gonna take the window vault, but not quite just yet. Gonna set up some shadows here first. We're gonna cut him off from the window here. This is gonna force him to go just like that. We'll TP back, but this is Firebomb here, right? This is Firebomb. Is it enough? I think he still dies here, yeah. Ooh, no, he still dies. Just loop, just loop, just loop until you die, okay. A little bit short on the ciphers. A little bit short. Acrobat's routing, I feel like, wasn't bad, but I feel like it needed just a little bit more work. I don't know. I feel like it could have been just a little bit more optimized. ZS.Lin is a little bit behind on the ciphers, about 25% or so. We're going to be dashing all the way to small boat. Looks like MHXM actually knows where we're going to be healing. No, we're going to flip back to the patient, actually. There is no pallets here. This is going to be a hit. Yeah, there's no pallets here. He can go to big boat, but isn't big boat basement? I think it is. We're going to hook just for straight distance, actually. We're not going to hook upstairs. I don't know if we can get the hook upstairs from that angle. We do have, of course, the knee jerk on this patient, which means we should be able to vault this window, go for a good speed boost, and then instantly hook. Nice hook. Okay, beautiful, beautiful hooks right here. No, basement was Shack, actually. I was not paying attention. Oh, my goodness. And he was just like, I will vault the window. And I will vault the window. And oh, the aggression coming out here from MHXM. Okay, but look at all these knee jerks, bro. You got to deal with all these knee jerks. And look at the distance on this one. He's already in small bow, bro. Oh, man. Finn is such a good transitional character, bro. Oh, my goodness. Finn should be able to kite here for a while. Wait a minute, but he lost one of his balls. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Hold on. This kite should only be like 25 seconds or so then. Never mind. Okay, that's one hit. Oh. Okay, that's fine. He should be able to vault the window right up here and then go to the pallets, drop both pallets. There's not really much that Sangria can do against that, but she's going to try to bait it down a little bit early. But she messed up a dash, which, you know, doesn't really work out, unfortunately, for this Sangria. Now, the goal here is drop this pallet, vault the window, go to the other pallet, and then wait, drop it. We do have a pallet vault, but now Finn dies. This is where you die. This is where you die. Yep, this is where you die. He took the exact route I expected. He's going to go gosh darn down. We have Officer with Watch still, but no TP just yet. I would say the chance of a 3 kill is actually pretty decently high because the Finn has no borrowed. That and we're somewhat low on items. I think the chance of a tie is like 40-50%. Let's see here. We're going to force the pop. We're going to TP back. Finn just insta-dies. So we'll be able to instantly chair and then go straight for that gate. But the TP is going to be ready. So if it's a foot race, this is going to be a little scary. Thing is, TP will be ready in time. Will she go for the TP? She will. She will. Yeah, she will. Patient goes to the hook. Drops his pallet here. Officer has to go back for the save now. Patient will die out in this corner. Boop. Officer gets back to the save. We're going to flip on back. This is where things get a little scary because this gate's 82. So if we leave this patient too far without chairing him, he'll just get out. So this is a very double-edged sword here from MHXM. This is a very, very double-edged sword. I think what we're trying to do is going to try to catch out the officer. We're trying to predict the routing of the officer, assuming that the Finn is going to go to Shack and whatnot. She actually knows where both of them are. She can see both of them. She knows no one's going to go for the patient. Problem is you're chasing officer here, which now he has watch. And I think we're kind of just gambling with the watch right now, aren't we? We're kind of just gambling. Yeah, we're just gambling. Wait, the patient has no self-heal. I forgot. Oh my gosh. Wait. It's a 3 kill. I completely forgot he had no self. I was looking at the wrong person for the patient. Oh my gosh. No, that's it. That's a 3 kill. That's it. Never mind. Oh, I already know, but there's about to be a comment half written right now because of that. Oh my goodness. I was looking at patient as Finn for some reason. Okay, yeah, that's a 3 kill. That's a 3. Nice 3 here from MHXM. Not bad at all. I don't really know why we're not surrendering, though. Not really sure. But now the set is all evened up in terms of points. Now we're just going to have to see in the next round, or I guess not next round, but rather the second half of round 2 to see if ZS.Lin wants to keep their lead and go for another 3 kill. Let's see here. It's going to be Cueist out here. We're banning out the Doc, the Anti, the Grave, and the Beep Beep. Does check out. Don't want to deal with that that Daunch, that's for sure. Or that Beep Beep with the rechargeable items. Rechargeable characters are just so good versus Cueist. We're looking at the new trifecta, the New Year's trio. I don't even know what else to call them, but there's the New Year's art with Meteor, Archer, Lanterns in it. And it just, every time I see it, I'm like, oh my gosh, that artwork. It reminds me of that artwork of like the new characters together. With Queen Bee and Granny off to the side, it was pretty awesome. And then Bald and, what was it, Hullabaloo? No, it was Bald and, who else? Bald and Cueist, I think that's what it was, never mind. I'm dumb, I was like, Hullabaloo, that was last year, bro. Like 2 years ago now. Oh, nice pallet stun, okay. Nice pallet stun. I break the pallet, my name is Cueist. Let's see. It's time to get the string and jump and vault. The lantern, of course, does have knee jerk, which makes this a pretty, oh, scary. A pretty easy kite versus Cueist. We should be able to, wait, I just realized it's excitement. Wait, she should be able to kite for a while. No blink? Yeah, you should kite for this forever. Okay. Well, not if you do that. Now she does. Bye. Right on top of the chair. Freddy said, I want the shortest chair possible, bro. Hello, McDonald's. Can you take my order? Yes. I'd like a Insta chair, please. Sorry, the instant chair machine broke. What? This can't be possible. All right, well, we're seeing very standard cipher progress here. 2 ciphers done, 50% on the third. Very standard for Cueist game. It's usually 250 on first chair. Very, very standard. Here's the cue ball. Watch it, Mr. Inference. Nice. Oh, wait, he's... Okay, he wasted a lot of contact points for that, just for that cue ball to fail. Not bad at all. Let's see if we can see a good rebound here from our Lanternist. And just keep on kiting till you die. The Archer is coming on in. It is Bryn time. Here we go. Pew pew, pew 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 pew. No excitement though. No excitement used. No excitement. Okay. Death is imminent. All right. Use our knee-jerk speed boost here. Crossbow. Pick up. Excitement. A little more patience there, Zeez, please. A little more patience. Oh. No way. We actually get the hit. Wow. We greeted it and we got it. I guess because crossbow's on the cooldown. Okay, I mean, with Blink not being forced, they probably should have been a little bit more careful with that harass. But I think it's okay. I think it's okay. Because we definitely want to make sure you hit during the pickup animation usually, so it means like you can go for a delayed excitement potentially with Freddy. I don't know. It's interesting. Wiggins is here, bro. It is Wiggins time. Wiggins, give him the Wiggins blast. No, bro. Wiggins, use your Wiggins blast, please. Wiggins, come back here right now, Silver T Hedgehog, and use your Wiggins blast. Bro, this is no Wiggins blast. Why am I even watching Koa? What? Why am I even watching Koa if there's no Wiggins blast? Oh, nah. Oh, no. Oh, no. That did not hit. No, that didn't hit. I refuse to believe that hit. That didn't hit. No, that did not hit. No, that didn't hit, bro. That didn't hit. There's no way. There is no way that hit. Bro, she was behind the pallet and then some. Oh my goodness. Okay, ciphers here are pretty not solid, actually. I take that back. Ciphers are not the best here. Cueist can definitely, yeah, with all these contact points, the problem is he has excitement. He doesn't have blink. Okay. Yeah, we need good kites. Oh my gosh, Wiggins blast. It's time, guys. Wiggins blast will be real. Time to lock this cipher up. Trying to find the Wiggins. Where's the Wiggins? Where's Kinger? Bro, where's Kinger? Where's Wiggins? Okay, 1, 2, 3, lock. But we pop. No, we don't! The Merc got caught! Oh, Freddy! That was crazy, dude. You sniped him out, punished him for that greed. Oh my goodness, dude. Burned out the pad? Like, that's huge. That's a huge, huge, huge difference maker in this match. Oh my gosh. Look at this guy. Look at this guy, Freddy, going crazy with this Cueist, dude. And yet they still have 2 Cyphers 80. I mean... Oh, well, there goes one reduced again. Okay. We're going to chair on the Archer. We're going to go for the Archer. Ah, not again, though. This not this time, Freddy. Not this time. Good try. Good try. I've been there, Zeez. Been there 1,000 times. We love crossbow, don't we? Little too late on the crossbow. It wasn't a possible crossbow, man. Sometimes I hate crossbow. It's so habitual that I use it like a flywheel, but it's not a flywheel. It's different. It really is different. Okay, well, we have excitement. This is gonna be a tricky save. Okay, we're just gonna smack. 30. That's not gonna do anything. Are you serious? That hit? What is this character's hitbox? What the heck? No pads. You're dead. Okay, Freddy 3 kills. Freddy 3 kills. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. And I still didn't even get to see a Wiggins blast. Did I? No, I didn't. I didn't even get to see a Wiggins blast, bro. What's the point? What's the point of watching Koa with Wiggins in it when there's no Wiggins blast? We're going to chair the Mercenary. We're going to Cloud to the gosh darn Archer. Get the save. Mr. Inference chaired in basement here. Now it's time to feed a little bit of cheeky tinnitus. They're going to have to outsmart Freddy like so hard if they want to get this, dude. Freddy Benson! All right. Oh, be careful, Silver T Hedgehog. Nice. But you're only tied. What are you supposed to do? You're a freaking tied Wiggins, bro. What does tied Wiggins even do? What does tied? They're out of items, dude. They lost the battle of attrition. Cueist has more items. What are they supposed to do? They don't have the items. They just simply don't have the items. If they still had items, there's a chance, but they don't have items. Okay, Freddy. Careful now. We spotted out the Merc. The detention runs out in 15 seconds. Dang, this second game is going by fast. This second game is going by so fast. Cue ball. Cue ball. All right. We dead. Dragging the Archer back out over here. We're just going to go for the 1 now. We're just going for the 1. And we have to chair the Archer. This will be a 1. Not quite a 4 kill, but it'll be a 1. I think Do5 was like, they cut their losses. They're like, yeah, let's just take the 1 here. We're definitely not getting a tie. We don't have any items. Let's just try to get a 1 escape, which should be not that difficult. Okay. But because we got a 3 kill from Freddy, we are able to see them still in the lead. And now in round 3, first half out here, we've actually banned out the Soul Weaver. Does D play Soul Weaver? I'm guessing D plays Soul Weaver. Ah, this is a very interesting comp. Pharaoh, Prisoner, Bald, and Aeroplanist. This is a very interesting comp. There actually is, this is a China strategy. I forget exactly what it's called. But this is a very interesting, heavy Cypher Rush comp. The reason why this comp is so good because it's double rescue, double decoder. But the rescuers don't decode that slowly. And the what is it? The decoders actually do decode pretty fast with Prisoner and Pharaoh Lady. So this right here is like the ultimate Cypher Rush comp. I forget exactly what people called it, but there's a name for it in China. If any of the China fans know of it, definitely let me know. But this is a very popular comp that's like, you know, seeing a lot of play in China to my knowledge, is Prisoner, Pharaoh, Bald, and Aeroplanist. I guarantee you we'll be seeing this exact comp of survivors, at least a few times in offline Koa. I 100% guarantee it. Because it's quite strong. It is quite strong. Because it's like, no matter who you chase, you get Cypher Rushed. Truly. So you can chase anybody and you still get Cypher Rushed. It's just that strong of a comp. It's so good for Cypher Rush. It truly is so good for Cypher Rush. Oh my gosh, we got balded. Oh, we got gimmicked by Bald. Oh snap, the Bald is balding. The Bald is balding. We should be able to drop this pallet and force the blink right here. There's the blink, nice, okay. And look at the Cyphers. Look at the Cyphers. That was an average kite, but the Cyphers are like above average because Prisoner Pharaoh. they're actually a little bit above average. 90, 90, 50. Normally, as against a Sangria, when you force Blink, it's usually like 60, 70, 70, you know? That's like around the average that you're looking at, or like 60, 60, 60. Now it's 90, 90, 50, bro. Like, I'm telling you, Cypher Rush go crazy. So good. Oh, well, that's interesting. Opera breaks a pal, but it looks like she was just like shot through the freaking heart right there. Oh my goodness. Okay, hi, Aeroplanus. Here he is for the save. And the one thing here is that we do not have any more Tide Tenor since the Bald Tide is gone. But the Prisoner can get a decent enough save. Like, it's Prisoner with full kite and a shock. He should be able to get an easy save without too much trouble. That's if they even want to save, because they can afford to sell. Because, ha ha ha, guess what comp it is? It's a Cypher Rush comp. That's what kind of comp it is, bro. Look at the Cyphers! Look! It's 2 minutes in, and they're already 50 and 20 in the last two. This is ridiculous, dude. I'm telling you, this comp is just so stupidly good at Cypher Rush. It is so stupidly good at Cypher Rush. Prisoner's here to feed a little bit of Gosh Darn Tinnitus so that D won't leave. D's gonna swap the chair on over here, which is gonna make this rescue even easier for the Prisoner. But I think we spotted out the Prisoner here. Shock? Nope, no shock just yet. Flywheel, okay. Nice from Zeez here. Very, very nice from Zeez. Okay, that's fine. Well, the question is, will we die for the Bald? I think we're actually going to try to die for the Bald here. Let's see. Got to be very careful of how we dash, because we don't want our dash to be interrupted by the Prisoner. Okay. Prisoner's just here to body block. Look at the Cyphers. 80, 80. They both don't have borrowed, but I think the Prisoner's just like, yeah, let me just be a menace. Okay, now he's got to run. Now he's got to run. Okay, but look, the Cyphers are done. They're done. Like, that's it. They're just done. Yeah, they are done. This team comp is just a Cypher Rush master. Look at that. It's like they're already done 3 minutes into the game. See, I'm telling you, this comp is just so strong. Like, I was talking about fun team comps earlier. This one is also a really fun one that I'd love to play in rank as well. Aeroplanus does still have hover. Where's the dungeon? Where's the dungeon? Where's the dungeon? Where's the dungeon? Oh, it's right there. He could get it. He could get it. Oh, but blink. No, but blink. I don't think he'll get it. It should definitely be a tie, though. It should definitely be a tie. Let's see. Hover. Nice. Ding, ding, ding. There's the dungeon. Oh, but he ran past. No, he needs to go upstairs. No. No. If he went upstairs, there was a chance. Oh, that's sad. Oh, well. Good try. Good try. Yeah, this is like the ultimate tie comp, bro. This is such a good tie comp. That's what this is, by the way. It's not a winning comp, it's a tie comp. It's supposed to be like the ultimate Cypher Rush tie comp. Very, very good comp. Oh my gosh, the Axe Boy's back again. Once again. Doc and Bomber, Meteor, and Prospector band. We're looking at a potato, a flying guy, a beep beep, and a bro with a dog. And a child with flames. Stop playing with flames, Bobbert! Do not play with the flames. They are dangerous for you, forgotten boy. What is that accessory? It's a little, what is that? I don't think I've seen that accessory before, huh? Interesting. Gosh darn abacus. Alright, let's see. Gonna go for the Postman. Yep, Postman. Watch it now. Watch it now, Postman. There's a flame around you, bro. Flame. Watch it now. Dog. Dog. Flame. He has 2 flames on him now. Drop of the tree. Drop of the pallet. Watch the flame. Dude, he's so scared of these flames, you can tell. Watch for the flame. Watch for the flame. That's a basic. That's fine. As long as you make it a basic, you're chilling, bro. You're chilling. You're absolutely chilling. Oh, I just realized it's freaking insolence! Trump card Warp Bobbert! Okay, flywheel! He baits it! He baits the flywheel! Inso Trump Warp Bobbert, bro. I've never seen this build played on Bobbert. Never. Like, literally never. We have double Tide Tenor and Knee Jerk borrowed on our Cheer. So this should be a very standard game. If Cheer's able to get a lot of support going as well, it could be quite dangerous for our Axe Boy here. Let's see. The thing is, Dove 5 is really looking for a 3 kill here. They really need to 3 kill here minimum to force a overtime situation. So that's why they're going for this greedy Axe Boy build here. Let's see. Got the cheerleader nearby. We toss out a letter to who exactly? A decoding letter? A rescue letter to the aeroplanist. Okay, that's fine. And go for this, which doesn't really. Oh, never mind. It does do. I was going to say okay, never mind. It doesn't really do anything. I think he wanted to chair out toward bonfire to pressure cheerleader, but couldn't really do that, unfortunately. Aeroplane's gonna get the next save here. Mercenary still has 2 elbow pads. Beep Beep has used 2 Beep Beeps, but it's fine. We don't really need any Beep Beeps right now since we're not the one taking kite. We can just use it to push the gosh darn ciphers since we have -10 on the decoding. It helps it just go a little bit faster. All right, we've reached 300% progress on the ciphers, which is a little behind. I'm not gonna lie, we are a little bit behind here. Here's the Charles. Careful, Charles. Careful, Charles. Careful, Charles. Careful, Charles. What the heck? Oh my gosh, so scary, bro. Okay, nice save, nice save. We're gonna have one last try of a kite here from the postman. Gonna go for the restful road. Dog! Wick! Does nothing. Thank you, Wickington. Thank you for literally nothing. We're gonna pull a flame just to catch up here. And then Postman's gonna die up at the top, just to try to make it a somewhat long chair here. How long is this chair actually? Let's see. Picked up at 257. And we'll chair at... Okay, that's not the longest chair. It's only 7-second chair. Not that long. I've seen longer chairs in my time, bro. 100%. There are so many trees in this area, dude. Oh my goodness. This is just the dark woods of Bobbert because the trees are crazy. 350% is the cipher progress that we are seeing right now. We still have Warp at the ready and Trump card here too. The biggest thing is right now he's got himself a pretty solid game. It's all about how he plays this late game, or this mid game rather, because now we're kind of in that like mid to late hello mercenary, or in that mid to late game right now. It all depends on how he plays this, because if they make it to end game, he's gonna struggle. This Axe Boy is going to struggle quite a bit. We're gonna drop this God Palette here. Most characters cannot deal with it. We're looking at ciphers constantly. Cheerleader has 2 items here. Today's really not the best chase. I think honestly going for the mercenary or the aeroplanist is better here. We are going to force out one of the pads here from the mercenary. I think that's better because, again, if we go for the cheerleader, it's just rechargeable items. We have 70% and 50% on the last 2 ciphers. These ciphers are definitely catching up here. Axe Boy's momentum is slowing down immensely right now, unfortunately. With every passing second, he loses his chance at getting a 3 kill, which is pretty tough for our buddy Axe Boy here. We are going to... What the heck? That looks so goofy. It looked like he, like, jetpacked through the pallet. That's kind of interesting. Aeroplanist does, of course, indeed get that flame hit. Oh my gosh, don't scare me, bro. Oh, that's scary. Okay, flame is ready here once again. Nice hit from the Axe Boy. 99 and 99 are the ciphers. He's gonna try to go basement, maybe? Basement. He should be able to make basement, right? Yeah, I'm like 99% sure he makes basement, right? Yes, okay. Unless the aeroplanets had like full struggle or something, I don't know. Okay, Merc has an elbow pad. He doesn't want to use the elbow pad to get in there though. He can honestly just eat 2 hits and he'd just be fine. I don't even think he saw the mercenary. He didn't even see the Merc, and now the Merc's breaking the tree, bro. He's breaking the tree. Oh, he's priming the tree, dude. He's priming the tree. Okay, arrow will break the tree. They'll walk out. Maybe. Okay, nice try. Arrow, be careful now. Be careful now. Grab a little cheeky little branch right there. Watch for any flames. No flames. No flames. I think he's going to take the vine and they're just going to pop. Yep, take vine, pop. Yep, and cooked. No detention, bro. No detention. Dungeon's even there, too. He could make dungeon pretty easily, actually. Yeah, this is tough, dude. This is going to be really, really tough for the Axe Boy. Just without the... Oh, wait, maybe. Hold on. Hold. Warp. After the flame hit? Okay, he doesn't make dungeon. But again, he needed a 3 kill. So that is going to be the win for ZS.Lin, actually. Okay. Not bad. Unfortunately, the Bobbert couldn't pick up the 3 kill, but that will be the win for ZS.Lin. Good stuff. Good stuff here. Not a bad start to day 6, that's for sure. All right, that wasn't a bad set of games today. We actually had some pretty exciting matches once again with the Lizard and the Axe Boys coming back out here. been a weird set of hunters coming out recently, but I actually don't really mind. I think it's actually quite exciting if you ask me. But, you know, I think that's going to be all for today, though. I'll see you guys later. I think we only have a few more videos left of Koa, and then we'll just be moving on to the finals. So, yeah, I guess I'll see you all then. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.